Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Destiny and I'm going to do another what sold video today. I won't be packing and shipping anything. I already did that this morning. But if you watched my last video, you know I spent last week in Canada. Today is June the 4th. It was a really fun time, really good experience. I'll put a little picture up here of us at the wedding. I have 4 children, but we only took the baby along since he's still nursing. And it was a really good time. The kids got to stay with grandma for a week, and I think it was a really good thing that we did, just to give us a break, give them some time with grandma. Yeah, good all around. And the wedding was just beautiful. So, all right, I thought we would just jump right in to the what sold. I think I'm going to start with eBay today. So we'll start with this Noble men's lightweight v-neck tee, and it sold for $17.43 plus shipping. All my eBay will be plus shipping, and sometimes I may have had a coupon, so what I tell you, it may have been 12% less. It just doesn't tell me on here, I don't think. Let me look. No, it doesn't say if it sold with coupon, and sometimes I can't remember, so I don't think this one did. I think that was an offer I had sent someone. I usually run a sale and then I will either send an offer, or sometimes people would just use my coupon on top of the sale. So anyway, this came in. I bought a huge bulk lot of Noble things at the thrift store, and I only have 2 items left, and then I only have another item later on sold from that haul. Actually, several more have sold from this haul, but now I only have 2 items left, and from the Noble, and then I have 5 items left that I picked up that were not Noble. So anyway, getting a little long-winded here. Next thing to sell was this new Ralph Lauren leopard print twist to beanie swim top, and it was in a plus size. I think it was a size 16 or an 18, I can't remember. So I bought this by Big Brand Wholesale. I was trying out this company, and it was all Ralph Lauren swim items, and I think this is the first piece to sell. I haven't had it that long, but I don't know if it was a great buy or not. We'll see. I had $88-ish into this item, and it sold for $22.50, and that was an offer someone sent to me. I'm reading off my computer screen. I had 2 canceled orders. The lady sent me offers. It was a whole thing, and then her cat had an emergency, she said, so canceled those. Next was another Noble t-shirt, this green long sleeve, and it sold for $17.43 again. And yeah, that was definitely an offer I sent out to him. So that was great. I had about $7 into each of the Noble pieces, but I'm already well into the green. I think I've profited over, after fees and everything, I'm probably at least $100 profit after, net, after what I've spent, after fees, all that. Next was this Athleta Shanti Pink laser cut tank top. It was a racerback in a size small. It says I got this from Goodwill on 11/10, so November 10th, but that was not last year November, that was the year before. And you can tell by the background, it has just like the plain wall. So I know that was taken before I had my office, and it's just been listed a long time. So when somebody sent me an offer for $9, definitely went ahead and accepted that. Next was this torrid black polka dot Georgette ruffle sleeve baby doll blouse. And I think this was in like a size 6X, 5X, 6X. It was in a larger size. And it came in a thread up 200 pounds. So I would have had around $2 into it, and someone sent me an offer for $16, and I accepted since I'd had that listed quite a while. And honestly, that's a pretty good price for a torrid top these days. Next, this was the same buyer as the other long sleeve shirt, and he bought them on separate days, or else I would have shipped them together, and my mom was doing my shipping for me while I was gone. And I do have a little tickle in my throat. I think it was because in Canada it was not quite this warm, and when I came home it was in the upper 80s. In Canada it was definitely not that warm. But anyway, so he bought this Noble light blue long sleeve logo t-shirt, and this one I had listed a little higher. I'm not sure why. I don't know what my pricing strategy was, but he just went ahead and bought this one with my coupon, so it sold for around $20. Then I sold this Free People Galloon lace racerback bralette in ivory, size medium, new with tags. This style doesn't retail for very much. I think maybe $20 is retail on these. and someone sent me an offer for $10 plus shipping, so I accepted that. It wasn't listed very long. I talked about it in my last one. I've been trying some Facebook buys. This came in one of those, and I had $5.14 into it. And I've sold quite a few things from that lot already. Next were these Ann Taylor wide leg side zip easy crop linen blend pants. I thought these would do better. These came in my January thread up 200 pounds, which I have some videos on if you're interested. It was like some of the best 200 pounds I'd had, and I did a 3-week update. But this sold for $12 with discounted shipping, so I was happy to accept that. Oh, they do sell me if they sold with a coupon. Okay. Alright, so that means that one, it definitely didn't sell with a coupon earlier. Next was this Ralph Lauren India Madras plaid vintage preppy shorts. This style of shorts, and a lot of brands can do really well. That like patch pattern that's called Madras or something like that. I picked these up at Plato's Closet, and my average cost of goods that day was $8.75, but I'm well into the green on that trip. I picked up some really good things, like some Faraday stuff, and I don't know, just a lot of different things. But this sold with my coupon. It sold for $32.80, and then they got 12% off of that. So probably around $27 plus shipping. So that was still a pretty good find, like a $20 profit. Next was this new with tags Massimo cream long sleeve boho beaded shirt top. This was in a thread up 200 pounds. I'm not sure which one. I didn't have it marked. The only ones I've been keeping track of are the January one and then the February one that I got refunded on because I wanted to see if I was actually going to make any money at all, even though I don't have anything into it, just kind of seeing what is selling from that, and honestly it's not much. But this sold with my coupon, so it sold for $9.84 minus 12%. Then next I sold another one of those new with tags pink Victoria's Secret pair of underwear. This one sold for $7 with plus shipping, and this came from the same lot that I have $5.14 into. These underwear only retail for $10.50, so I guess people will pay a little bit more because of like wanting a certain style or pattern, but I can't expect top dollar for this, so these are kind of the filler items from that lot. All right, next I sold this Madewell light silver ox tone herringbone necklace chain. This came in something I got from Boutique by the Box, and I know I told you guys in the last one I wasn't necessarily going to shop with them anymore, but I did. I bought a bunch more of accessories. This time there was no jewelry. It's mostly hats. There's some sunglasses, belts, things like that, so we'll see how those do. And then I got some men's stuff too, and they did me a little dirty on this because they sent me, it was like 50 pieces of men's stuff, or 55, I can't remember, but 18 of that was the same tie, so I'm gonna have fun trying to get rid of those ties. That sold for $20.50 minus 12%. So if you're not running an eBay coupon, I would suggest making one if you're okay making a little bit less to make more sales. I always do like 12%. I don't know why. It just seems a little more than 10%, obviously. But when I send out offers to watchers, sometimes I'll send 15%. So the coupon works for that too. Then I sold these Nike We Can't Stop Now high-rise black leggings. I picked these up at a Florida Goodwill when we went to Orlando. Not this past January, but the one before. So I've had them, quite a while now. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but they sold for $16.40 minus 12%. So again, another coupon sale. Next, I sold this Corey America purple button fret sundress. It was a linen blend. I got this in the America's Thrift Supply micro bale of dresses I ordered, which was 2, maybe 3 years ago. I have a video on here of that. I think it was like 2 years ago. But it sold for an offer of $8, which I could not accept fast enough because I've had this so long. Next, this might be a decent brand to look out for, although it has been listed a while. I got it in a thread up 200 pounds. It is, I put UV Skins. I'll have to look at the tag again, but it was like it's a dress, or like a cover-up dress for swimming, and it has the UPF 50 plus. Someone sent me an offer of $28, so I accepted that. I think that's been listed around a year, but I mean, people aren't looking for swimming stuff as much year round. Like, you can sell it year round, but big selling right now. Next was this Cacique lightly lined back smoothing balconette bra, and it was the color was bleached denim. This I got in a big lot of stuff at a Carm store, which is a local thrift here, and I picked up maybe 10 of these bras in different colors, but around the same size as like a 46H or something. And this sold for an offer of $24 plus shipping, and I had around $7 into it. Next were these new with tags Royal Robins wine red nylon hiking shorts. I really like to sell Royal Robins. It does pretty well for me. I think it's somewhat underrated as a outdoor brand, but I don't know if you all have different experience with it. I picked these up off of ThredUp myself. Like, I was adding stuff to a cart, made an order. I don't remember what I paid for these, but they sold for $21.50 plus shipping. They have been listed a little while, but I may have listed them. Maybe they haven't been listed that long. I don't remember now. Next was this new with tag Columbia Silver Ridge light plaid long sleeve shirt, and it was from a Facebook buy I did, and the lady had an REI palette, so I had about $7 into each item, and this sold for an offer I received of $20 plus shipping. This is, if I didn't say this at the beginning, this is going to be all what sold since I left last Monday. I shipped Monday before I left, and then the first thing I started with, that Noble t-shirt, sold while I was getting on the plane, I think it was. So it started from there, and today is Tuesday. Next, I sold these Sarah's Day with White Fox Active white jasmine leggings in olive green clover print. I remember getting these at Plato's. The comps looked good. I paid $5.50 average that day, but they took forever to sell, so I don't know if this just isn't a great brand. This piece isn't that exciting. Someone accepted my offer of $26.49 plus shipping, so still a good profit, but I don't know if I'd pick it up again since it took so long. And this was a new tag even, so I'm not sure. Next, I sold these Beta brand 7-pocket dress pants, yoga pants in the straight black style. These are from a ThredUp 200 pounds. These had not been listed but maybe a week. I didn't realize I still had them. I had a pile back there of black clothing I had washed. These were on top. So they sold for $24.39 plus shipping in just like a week or so. I know Beta brand isn't as great as it used to be, but it still moves. Then I sold this new with tags Halara high-waisted bodycon side pocket 2-in-1 mini ruched casual skirt. Pretty sure I copied that off the website because I would not have thought to put all that in there. This sold for $24.60 with 12% off, so definitely not a bad sale. I would not usually recommend picking up Halara anymore unless maybe you're getting it pretty cheap, just because it was so oversaturated and I think people are kind of over it. I actually found a pair of joggers that I had bought a big wholesale lot of it like a year ago. I found some I hadn't listed. I found a pair of joggers and I've been wearing them and it's super comfortable, but the quality is not, I wouldn't call it great quality. And the last thing on eBay is this Built drop cut v-neck luxe in Atlantic, that's the color, men's size large. This was another piece from the day I found all the Noble stuff. So this sold for $17, which was an offer I sent to a watcher plus shipping. All right, that's all eBay. I had one Kidizen sale, I'll just tell you now. It was a Moana costume I had bought for my daughter probably like 2 years ago. She wore it for a while and then she outgrew it. So I listed it not that long ago and it sold on Kidizen for $18 free shipping. I had paid $5 or $10 at a yard sale, so making most of my money back. Mercari, I had a couple, well actually it was a pretty good week on Mercari. I think I had like 9 sales, which for Mercari is pretty excellent. I sold this vintage McBaby blue polka dot like dress tunic thing. You'll see it up here. This had a lot of likes on Mercari, a lot of views, but nobody was interested, and it had been listed a really long time. So I went on Vindu, relisted it, and it was only listed at $4.50. Relisted it at $5, and someone offered me $3.75. I had 50 cents into it from an estate sale like a long time ago. So I went ahead and accepted that since there are no fees on Mercari. And honestly, I make more than if I sold an item for $5 on Poshmark. For, like, if you're just counting $3.75, you'd have to sell an item for $7 on Poshmark to make the same amount of money. So I'm fine with that. And then I sold a bundle. I've actually sold quite a few bundles now. So I had sold none, and then I started making bundle sales. These were 2 Athleta tops. They both came in my new wholesale person I'm trying. So she sent me this Athleta Coastal Dunes tassel tank top, and then this Athleta Urbanite tank. And this was an orange color. She bundled those up and sent me an offer for $32, and that was great. So I accepted that. I had about $4 into each piece. Then I sold this new with tags Time and True yellow bikini top. This had been listed so long. Someone just bought it outright at $9, which was my full asking price. I sold this new with tag Everlane Perform Sports Bra. It was black, and this sold also outright at $22.50. This, did I say the bikini top came in a thread up 200 pounds? And then this, I had a Helpsy, like, Everlane Intimates lot. So this came in that I had around $4, probably closer to $5 into that. So that was still fine, but it's been listed quite a while. I sold these Dingo Dreamweaver woven clog wooden shoes. These I picked up at Plato's for $10, and then they sold for an offer I've received of $38, which I was happy to accept. Those have been listed since I think October. I think those are a really cute style. I sold this Good American, the ombre, I can't read the rest, is like a little sports bra. I had picked this up at Plato's Closet. I think it was the day I paid either the $5.50 or the $8.75. I can't remember off the top of my head, but finally sold for $19, which was an offer I accepted. This sale was a little confusing. I got a lot off of Facebook, and the lady did not she said everything was in good use condition. It was not. It was almost every item had a flaw, and so I really wanted to return everything. It was a whole mess. And she decided that she wasn't going to let me return all of it, which whatever, but she did end up refunding me half of what I paid. So thankfully I have made all my money back already. There was some good pieces in there. They were just flawed, and she didn't tell me that. When I actually claimed it on Facebook, she said, "Do you have any questions?" I said yes. "What is the condition on these items?" She said clean and good use condition. And when I got it, this one I'm getting ready to tell you about had a hole in the knee. Several pairs had stains, like big stains. I mean, there was just all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I had about $5 into these. They were Beyond Yoga Space Dye leggings. And so I'll make a $20 profit on these, which is fine. But I just think you definitely need to disclose that kind of thing. And there was no honest way she could have missed a flaw on every item. It just seems a little dishonest, because a friend of mine got from the same lady a few months back, and almost every item was flawed in that too. So I don't know, it just seems suspicious. The funny thing was, this sold for full price of $25. Then the person requested to cancel, and before I could do that, they canceled their cancellation. So I don't know, we shipped them out. Hopefully this works. And then lastly on Mercari was another bundle sale. It was this pair of Madewell curvy vintage, the perfect curvy vintage straight jean in a size 30. This also came in that lot. This was one of the only things that was not flawed, or at least I hope it wasn't, because I didn't find a flaw. And then the other thing was a Flying Tomato dress, which was really cute. It came in the February box from ThredUp that I was refunded for. Did not have a size, and I did have to wash it because it had a stain on it. So yeah, definitely wasn't in perfect condition. She bundled these up and sent me an offer of $58, which I did accept. So happy with that. All right, let's move over to Poshmark. I don't think I had any curtsy sales, so that's fine. All right, first thing on Poshmark was this Bucky's neon palm tree one-piece swimsuit. This sold for full price while I was flying to Minneapolis. So when I got off the plane, I had 2 sales, and this was one of them. And like I said, sold for full price of $20. I picked this up at a garage sale that was like a fill-a-bag. I didn't find very much that day, but I only had $1 into this. And then the next thing was this Jane and Delancey blue crinkle plaid button-up short sleeve shirt. This definitely came in a thread up 200 pounds, but I can't remember which one. And it sold for $14 with discounted shipping. Next, I sold these new Halara Everyday Frill High-Waisted Lace-Up Ruffle Hem Flowy Casual Shorts. These sold for an offer someone sent me of $15, and they haven't been listed that long. This was in that stash of Halara I found that I still hadn't listed. You got to go through your death pile, or I do. This whole room's a death pile. I've got to do some cleaning. Next was a really exciting sale. So in the no bull stuff, the best pieces were these compression leggings, and they were new with tags. Still on the website for, I think they sell around $75 each. So I can't remember what I had these listed at. I guess I could click in this bundle real quick. Okay, so I had this gray pair listed at $75 because this color wasn't available on the website, and I think that was right around retail. And then I had this green pair listed at $60 because they were still available on the website. So that brought the bundle to $135, and I was offered $95, which I took really fast. So I make $76 after fees, and I had around $14 into that, so that's great. Next was this Torrid Harper Studio Crepe de something pullover. I don't know. You'll see the picture of it here. This came in my new wholesale boxes, and it sold like overnight almost, and it sold for $17 with discounted shipping. I'm still using the discounted shipping for my listings because, like I said in my last video, if you don't want to offer the extra $2 now, that's your prerogative. But also, my items are not exciting. They're mostly just bread and butter, wholesale, all kinds of stuff. I'm not listing the cream of the crop items here. So every item is going to get a 20% off offer with discounted shipping from Poshmark VA. And once a week, I send off 30% off. Next were these Levi's black 5'11" men's slim fit jeans. And they were in a size 32-30, but the inseam only measured 26.5. So 26.5. So I put that like super big in the title. And they sold for an offer of $16, which was super fair because I only had them listed at $18, because that inseam is very short, and it would take a specific person to either want to wear their jeans a little shorter or to be that height. And those came in a thread up denim. Next were these Levi's premium wedgie fit ankle jeans, and I had a distressed button fly. They were in a size 24, and someone, I believe they sent me an offer of $23. Or did I accept, or is that discount shipping? I can't remember. I think someone sent me an offer. Yes, someone sent me an offer of $23, so I accepted that. Those also came in the flawed box, and this was the only other item that was not flawed in that box. Next was this new with tags Eliza J Royal Collection one shoulder jewel beaded jacquard cocktail dress. And the Royal Collection of Eliza J is like their upper tier, but this dress, even though it was new with tags, had makeup, I think, on it or something. So someone probably tried it on and it just didn't fit or whatever. And then, anyway, I ended up with it with makeup on it. And finally, someone sent me an offer of $25. I accepted. This was from a thread up 200 pounds. It doesn't tell me on this screen, so I'm not sure which one it was from. Then I sold a pair of men's Madewell jeans that my mom, when she was shipping, accidentally grabbed the wrong pair because I had several in the same size. So I'm working on a case with that right now, but it's no big deal. He's a really nice person. He still wants this pair of jeans, and I'm just going to let him keep the one he has because with the thread up denim, I have around $2 maybe into that pair. So I just want him to be happy. So as soon as he closes the case, because he said he just wouldn't ship those back, I'm going to ship him this new pair. And if he doesn't do that, I don't know what we're going to do. This sale saved the flawed box. So it was a pair of Mother the Hustler ankle fray in Sworn to Secrecy, and they were in a women's size 32. This is why I ordered the box in the first place. It had a pair of Mother jeans and a pair of Goldie jeans. The Goldie jeans, I don't know if I can list. I might list them for cheap. They have a big pink stain, like right on the thigh. They have actually stains all over. I'm gonna have to at least wash them. The Mother jeans were they had some distressing, like near the crotch area, right under the fly, and just distressing that was not disclosed. So that's why I was a little discouraged with this box. So these weren't huge flaws to the mother jeans, and it wasn't a hole yet, but it was starting to distress. Someone sent me an offer of $75, so I accepted that, and I had them listed, I think, at $99. Next, this was a really surprising sale, and full price sales on Poshmark make me a little nervous, but it was this new Tags Buckle Power to the Flower Carlita swimsuit in Daisy June Shakita mixed. So this I picked up at Goodwill without really knowing it was from Buckle. I just saw it was new at Tags. It was a really cute swimsuit, and I figured I would just grab it. I think it was half off, and it sold for full price of $40. So it was a one piece, as you can probably see, but any swimsuit I can get $40 for, that's a win in my book. Next are these Lululemon shorts. They didn't have a style number, if I'm not mistaken, and I couldn't find this like a style name, so I just put wet dry warm nylon blend cargo hiking outdoor Bermuda shorts or something like that. I think I copied that from another like did a sell similar, but these sold for an offer sent to me of $17, and I definitely got those in a Facebook lot, but I can look and see what I paid for them because I can't remember. Maybe it was like $8 per item in that lot. $5.75. Okay, that lot was better. It was $5.75. All right, we're almost done here. Next was this Massimo Cream crochet knit rainbow bathing suit cover beach Y2K thing. This had a lot of interest. I relisted it, and it sold for my full price of $15. So another full price sale. And this was from that ThreadUp February that I was refunded for. Then I sold this Patagonia, I think it's called a Ileana halter dress, and it was the mandala stamp classic navy. I don't know what all that means, but that was the style. I paid $9.34 for this because I got it from a consignment, pop-up consignment, and it had a couple flaws I didn't know about, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. But it still sold for my offer of $25 with discounted shipping, so I'm still making my money back in a small profit. This was a really random sale. The person commented on the listing and asked if their payment went through, and I told them I had not received an order for them. So then a few hours later, she purchased it, so maybe she was working with her card or something. But it was these Nicki Minaj acid wash denim stretchy mid-rise shorts. They had like a braid down the side where the hip is. And these were a size 9 juniors, so they sold for my full price of $12, and they came from a ThreadUp denim. Next were these new at Tags Anthropology drawstring elastic weight shorts. They were, it was called like Embroidered Isle, and then the sub-brand of Anthropology was Hey Hey, or that's what I say, it's H-E-I and then H-E-I again. And someone sent me an offer for $20, which I gladly accepted. They were in a size extra small, and they came in a ThreadUp 200 pounds. They've been listed quite a while, so I was glad to accept that. I sent out 30% off offers on Sunday and had 3 sales from that. So first was this flax tunic top, mixed media, black button-down shirt, and it did have linen on some of the panels. But since it was mixed media, it also had, I think, cotton. And it sold for $35 with discounted shipping. That was my first time ever finding flax. I even have a YouTube video about it. But it's been listed quite a while now. I think I just had it listed too high, and maybe flax isn't as popular as it used to be. I'm not really sure since I've only found it the one time. Next was this Athleta Streamline Bikini Bottoms, size medium, and they were orange, and then I just put the style number on here. Picked these up at a garage sale for, I think my average that day was around $2, but these were definitely $1. So they sold for $12 with discounted shipping. And then I sold these American Eagle high-rise jegging black, the Dream Jean skinny. They were a size 23 short, so they were really tiny jeans. And I picked these up at a local bin store we have called Greater Goods, and everything's $2.99 a pound there. So I'd say these were right around that mark. All right, the last 3 sales were from today. Well, this one was from last night, because I already shipped it out. This Free People Movement Barely There tie-dye yoga sports bra sold for $20 with discounted shipping, and it was from Boutique by the Box, and so I had around $7 into that. Then I sold this bundle of 2, they're basically the same thing, New with Tags REI shirts, except they were different sizes. One was a medium and one was like an XXL, but they sold together for $31 with discounted shipping. So whenever she added both shirts to a bundle. Whenever someone has multiple likes or adds things to a bundle, I send them 30% off with discount shipping just to kind of get the ball rolling. So like I said, $31 for that. And our last sale was these Lucky Brand, the cutoff denim shorts, and the color was called Broadkill Beach. These came from Plato's Closet for $6.75 as an average cost of goods that day, and they sold for $24 with discounted shipping, and they were a size 12. Whew, that was a lot of talking, and my throat is feeling it, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. I haven't been doing very many hauls lately just because I haven't been actually thrifting. I did go thrift in Minnesota. I could not buy very much though because we were flying back from Minneapolis and our suitcase was full. So the only thing I picked up there was a dress for my niece, and I picked up 2 Icebreaker long sleeve merino wool performance shirts. I just need to lint roll those and then I can list them. They were $7.99 each, and I'm hoping for around $30 to $35 for those, but we'll see. That was my first time ever finding Icebreaker in the wild, so I was pretty excited. And you guys let me know what other content you kind of like to see down in the comments. I always think it's fun on the longer videos when people have you leave an emoji. So if you all make it to the end of this video, leave me a comment down below with an animal emoji. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.